Hi guys, hope you're all good. I just wanted to jump on here and do a little breakdown of my latest single, Video Game, which is available everywhere now. And it's the final single taken from my album, which is due on the 2nd of November, so just over a month. So yeah, Video Game was a track I started probably about 2 years ago. The instrumental was made. I couldn't really find the right person for the track until I sent it over to Jaz Lund, who's an amazing singer. And she sent over this demo and we kind of worked it back and forward for a few months and we got it to this point. What I'm going to do is break it down a little bit for you, show you a little bit of my process, what plugins I'm using, how I'm mixing stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty simple track, but yeah, let's jump straight into that and let's see what I did in Logic. So let's jump straight into the Logic file. And I think, if I can remember correctly, because I made this instrumental like a few years ago, that I started off with this guitar loop that I recorded. Like, it's a pretty simple loop, but it's like sounds cool and summery, and yeah, it's nice. But before I added anything onto it, if you notice, with my old interface, there was a horrible, like, high-pitched noise, electrical noise or something. So when I added one of Logic's amazing built-in amps, a lot of that goes. And then with the EQ, taking out a lot, like 4K, this is where it was really bad, and then boosting it up and taking away a little bit the lows. So that was the main element. And then after that, I think it was the drums. So this drum loop is kind of like an Afrobeat sort of loop, set 101 BPM. So the kick, if we go here, we've got some, this is like a kick from an old Sango pack that he put out years ago. It's actually a bit of a weird kick. Sango dust kick. Very dusty. And then there's a few snares. Again, more from the Sango pack. I think they're on different channels because of they're at different levels, but I think it's the same snare. For example, we can see, yeah, it's exactly the same snare, just at different volumes. Then we came with the hats. That's where you get like the kind of swing. There's loads of different hits coming in. Some of them off grid, which, yeah, gives it that sort of swing. I think that one's from a Sam Gallatry pack. And I'm not sure where the other ones are from, but... And this cool drum fill. So then if you put that with the guitar, it's a cool, like, bouncy rhythm. So then at that point, I think I would have started adding some synths in. We've got a few different ones in here. So this ES1, which again, I use on pretty much every tune that I make. Just in the background. And if we have a look at the plugins on that, when it's dry, it sounds like it's cool. It's like alien-y sort of sound, but yeah. So we added, first EQ'd it, boost it up in the highs and the mids, get rid of some of the lows, chorus, which is cool. Just using the gain, just turning it up quite a lot actually. The verb, and the PS22, which is like from Waves, which is on there for width, so it adds a lot of width. This is with it. Without it, it's pretty in the center, and it spreads it out, makes it sound a bit weird with the guitar. You gotta think then there's this little sound in the background, kind of. And with the other synths. And then came the bass. So it's an 808. Let's have a look. If I can find out what that one is. I think it'll probably be a Sam Gellatry 808 that I use on quite a lot of stuff. And with that, what I did again, I got rid of the high cut on there, and a bit of R bass, another waves plug-in, just a compressor. And something I like to do a lot is send the 808 to a bus and add waves one knob fatter. That's without it. That's it. You can crank it up, send more. But yeah, it just gives it that extra punch. And then that with the rest of, that's pretty much most of the beat. It's like a super simple beat. Like there's one synth, you got a lead, which is like in the background, a guitar, the drums, and the bass. So it leaves a lot of space for like the vocalist to work. There might be some effects somewhere along. There's effects in the track. You got like a riser and like a cymbal roll, but nothing too important. So yeah, when I send it over to Jaz, that's the idea. So then from there, obviously we're in lockdown and she's over in America, I'm in the UK. It's quite hard to work in person. So she recorded her demo, and let's have a look at the vocal stems that she sent over. So we had lead, lots of backing vocals and some doubles. So the lead vocals,
just like the video. I know it's been a while, but I had a minute.
So what I do with lead vocals to make it a lot easier, all the different types of vocals, I'll put them into a group in Logic. I've only started doing this recently and it saves a lot of time. So you group all the leads in here, and then you're able to put all of your plugins just on one bus, basically, or one channel. So I started off, this is what it would have sounded like dry. Right, any of those plugins. So it's nice, cool. It's a good vocal take. But obviously we've got to bring it out a bit more. So I added an EQ, pretty simple, put the lows out. Take away some areas that I thought we didn't really need. Then three compressors. So that I think they're all waves plugins working together, doing different things.
Got me thinking of you. I know the time has passed us by.
And then another EQ after. I always find that after you've compressed something, you then need to, you can, there's areas that you need to either take away or bring back in again, so you can hear it a bit better once it's compressed.
No, it's been
so put that
while,
on.
but
It sounds a lot cleaner with that on. So it's just like boosting up somewhere in the highs, somewhere about just up here. And then CLA vocals, which is really cool. Again, another Waves plugin. Sounds like a video for Waves. It's not. If they want to sponsor me, please do.
It's been a while, but I had a minute, yeah. Got me thinking of you.
We added a little delay. I don't really usually add delay on here. I'd usually add it on a bus, but it's like a cool ping pong delay. And then on these buses, so 8, 9, 10, 11, if we get the mixer up, So we're going to have reverb. So the first one's Fresh Air, actually. I talk about this again. It's a free plugin. If you're looking for some plugins, it's amazing.
No, it's been a while, but
let me show you the difference with it on and off.
No,
so this is with it off.
No, it's been a while, but
it just adds a little bit extra in the sort of mids, highs, a little bit of air, as it says on the tin. And then bus 9 is a room reverb.
No, it's been a while, but
Then got a
No,
hall
it's
reverb
been
on as
a
well.
while, but I had a memory.
Which is that one. And finally,
No,
some more delay.
a while, but I had a memory. Got me thinking.
So if we listen to that with the rest of the track.
No, it's been a while, but
with all the plugins, with everything taken off. So yeah, it's all about making it like sit in the mix as well as you can.
No, it's been a while, but I had a memory.
And again, I can do this. I'm slowly getting better and better at this, but also the guy, Freddie Mercer, who masters my stuff, I send him all the vocals and stuff, and the way he glues everything together is just, yeah, amazing. It takes out that extra like 10%, which is amazing. So then that's just the lead vocals. If we then go to the BVs, see what we've got. A similar sort of chain on the BVs, all the similar sort of plugins. So we won't go for all that.
It's been a while, but
let's go to an area where we've got the BVs playing. So
I remember on the phone like talking shit, hit the apple. We be sticking at the door like talking, dry heels up all night. Steady beats on the roof till sunrise. Never get this feeling.
it's just in the background, just adding another tone to the vocal and the double.
Talking shit, hit the apple. All night. We be sneaking at the door like talking, dry heels up.
Yeah, if we listen to those vocals all together.
I remember on the phone like talking shit, hit the apple ball.
Yeah, I always recommend like doubling or trebling your vocal just so it kind of, not for the whole song, but like on the choruses or really important areas of the song, because it thickens the sound. And usually if I've got 3 vocal takes, I'll pan 1 hard left, 1 hard right, and you want the double in there so you can just about hear it. Like it's really low in the mix, minus 12.6. You can bring it up, but it sounds like there's too much going on. It's just to like kind of subtly add that extra element.
Talking shit, hit the apple ball like we be sneaking out the door like.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the track as a whole. There's one other area which is like a breakdown, like a sort of bridge. I've just got a shaker loop. I'm not really sure where that's from. Okay, so it is the loop that I made for the track, but I've just put a high and low pass filter on that. It's just a strip back. And I'm just letting the guitar ring out instead of strumming it, really. The vocal on that part as well. I've just got a load of reverb, extra reverb, echo, make it sound of spooky. But yeah, that's the track as a whole.
I remember on the phone like talking shit, hit the apple ball like we be sneaking out the door like talking, dry heels up all night. Steady beats on the roof till sunrise.
Yeah, so yeah, that is Video Game. featuring the amazing Jaz Lund, out now. Final single off of the new album, which is dropping on the 2nd of November. The name will be revealed very soon. I hope you like it. Let me know if you want me to break down any of the other tracks that I've released recently, any of the remix, any of the old tracks as well. I can go through them. Just let me know in the comments what you want to see. If you want to see other sorts of videos on here, again, let me know and I can see what I can do. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this breakdown and there'll be more to come. So see you soon.